Well, here we are at the London Golf Club, and look who has rocked up. It's Mr. Ian. Well, is your name Mr. Ian Wright?
They could call me that. You know what I mean? That's I go by that now. Named him thrice, but like, yeah, it's
you were so good they named you 3 times.
Absolutely. It's my thing now. Golf is my passion.
Is
Apart
it?
from obviously Arsenal up until March is my passion, but like other than that, you know, golf is. I'm constantly trying to improve myself.
When you say Arsenal up until March, is that because Arsenal were always really good until March?
Absolutely bang on.
Every single year.
Yeah. We've got some players coming out talking about how they want to do this and they want to do that, and what they should have been doing is taking Arsenal over the line.
Oh, it's just frustrating. Don't get me talking about that. But let's talk about golf.
Yes.
So it's an epidemic, isn't it? Once you get it, it's a drug. You can't get rid of it.
I started in 2000 when I stopped playing, and I've had lessons right from the start, and it literally is a bug for me, a major bug for me. I can't stop playing. I'm down to 7 now, and you know
that's not shabby, is it?
It's not shabby, but you know what I mean. I want to be more consistent. That's all. I don't want to be ripping up on golf courses. I just want to be consistent.
And so, who are your golfing heroes?
I'd say Ernie Els. I loved Ernie Els. Obviously Tiger before he fell off.
Yeah.
But Gary Player.
Really?
Gary Player for me. I've met him a few times. He's always been very nice. He's an ultimate sportsman. Obviously Sevi, God rest his soul, he's gone the other day. I met him a couple of times, but I think Gary Player for me in golf is just awesome.
Really? So this is when you were playing and banging in all those goals for Arsenal, did you watch golf, or were you into golf? Is this a completely new thing for you?
Absolutely not into it at all. I actually used to think, what a ridiculous game. It's an
did you?
Game, yeah.
Because I bet all the other players, a lot of the players probably did play golf.
Yeah, David Seaman played, Lee Dixon played, Dennis Burkett, they all played. Merce played, most of the guys played. But I just, it was something that, I think because you can't just go and pick a club up and just start doing it like you can with most sports. Tennis, bang, you can do that. You know, most things, basketball, you can do all sorts of stuff. You pick up the racket or whatever it is, and you can just start playing. With golf, it's got to be more meticulous. It's got to have time. You can't just half-arse it. It's got to be done properly.
No, and I bet you're the kind of guy who doesn't like doing anything badly.
No. I've had, like I said, I've had lessons from the start. I'm trying to go as low as I can. I get to a certain point where I know, right, this is as good as it gets. I just want to enjoy the rounds I play. I don't want to duff balls and stuff like that. I want to hit good shots and just have a nice time on the course.
Now listen, for a guy who was playing non-league football into his 20s, it didn't work out too badly, did it, in the end, did it? England, all those goals for Arsenal, till some useless guy called Thierry Henry turned up and got your record.
Well, you know.
But all in all, it was pretty good.
It was absolutely. It's a joy. You know what I mean? It's a blessing. I can't. You know what I mean? I've been fortunate to get the opportunity, and once I got the opportunity, that's what I tried to do. I tried to take as much advantage of it as I could. People talk about Thierry and the record and that, but you know, it took someone like Thierry to come and take it. And when I got to Arsenal, I got there at 28, which people forget, but it took a player of that stature to take it off me, and I'm just proud to have played for that football club, because for me it's still the best football club in the world.
Yeah, and you won a few trophies as well.
Yeah, won everything domestically. Won a couple of European trophies in that. Champions League just eluded me, but like other than that, you know, I don't think I could have done any more with the ability I had.
So when I say to a man of your stature, any regrets about your career, it sounds like a really stupid question, but I don't know, maybe there are?
None.
That's good to hear.
The only regret I've got, it's got nothing to do with football, is that I didn't take golf up earlier. Like, in respects of football, I think once I got in there at 22, I made sure that I took full advantage of the time I had. I trained hard every day. I worked on my game every day, which I try to implore children to do and young players to do. Don't waste your time at training. Train hard. It's training for a reason. And you know what I mean, I've got no regrets. I still sometimes pinch myself, you know what I mean, when people come over to me and they say, I was watching your DVD and this and that, it still makes me feel like, oh my God, that was me.
Yeah, and you know what, the Arsenal fans to this day absolutely love you, and that must be special for you as well. They still shout out your name.
It is touching. And you know what, like I know from some of the Arsenal fans, because I do tell it how it is, I thought Arsene Wenger should have brought a lot more players to go with the great young players that we've had over the years, and I think that the reason why it's fallen off at March most seasons is because we haven't got the experience to see it through. But I think Arsenal knows that now. I love Arsenal. Arsenal fans think I give them a lot of stick. I don't give them a lot of stick, I just tell the truth. When I always say we're not going to win the title because we haven't got the players to see it through, and they've seen that for the last 6 years, and that's why Arsenal fans will always be nice with me and lovely. because they know that I will only say how I see it.
Yeah. And as if being a football star and being as successful as you were was not enough, you then enjoyed a very, and continue to do so, a high-profile media role, television presenting, etc. I mean, it's just, you live in the dream.
Well, you've got to live the dream, Ian, to be honest. You know, you chance your hand at certain things. I remember when I first got into television, people were saying, don't go into that, you know what I mean? What are you doing? Oh my God, you're a footballer. But I had a go at it, and I had a really good time. I've done 10, 12 years, good television. But now, I've got a young daughter, and my fiance and stuff like that. I'm settling down. I'm actually now in retirement mode. I've got my radio show, which I do for Absolute, and I've got my column, what I do with the Sun, which keeps me in and around the football. And now I'm spending more time with my 15-month-old daughter and stuff, getting to play golf with my mates and do stuff now, and I'm really liking that. And like my agent, he's saying that the big things are I don't want to, at the moment, do any telly. I don't even want to do punditry on the telly. I just want to relax and just play golf and enjoy my time now.
You're finally settling down.
I am finally settling down. It went from it went from one extreme to the other. You know, I was in football, and it just, you know what I mean, it takes you away from the family as it is, and then you do certain television, that takes you away, and I never stopped until literally last year. So now, for me, if I didn't do television again, it wouldn't bother me.
Okay, final thing, couple of highlights from your career.
I think, firstly, coming on a substitute for Crystal Palace and scoring the 2 goals for Palace against Man United when the FA Cup was the game to be playing in. That was amazing.
1990?
1990. I think winning the double in '98 with Arsenal as well, winning the Golden Boot was really good. Playing in that 0-0 draw with Italy in Rome was a highlight as well. But like so many highlights. Playing with all the top name players that have gone on to be great players now of my generation. I've played with them all and know them all. And it's just been like you say, it's just, I've lived the dream, and it's been amazing.
Ian Wright, thank you very much.
It's possible I might miss you. If not, when will it